Well, welcome back, folks. In this brief shop talk, I'm just going to do a follow-up on the Honda SL125 Carburetor, in particular, the final cleaning. If you watched the last episode in this series, I talked about the two different cleaners I use in the ultrasonic cleaning tank, that being Grease Lightning and Pine Sol. And you may recall that this carburetor body, not the bowl, not the float bowl, but the carburetor body came out looking quite dark, which was not unexpected. I want to just share with you what the carburetor looks like after the final cleaning. And again, I think I've talked about this in previous videos, so I'm not intending to spend a lot of time on this today. But to brighten up the body a bit, all I used was some WD-40 quadruple aught steel wool that's super fine, or fine steel wool like you can see there. And you just scrub it with the steel wool in the WD-40 and you try to get it on the cracks and crevices. You can use a fine carbon steel brush. It does not have to be stainless steel. And you can get down in there also and polish it up. I just wouldn't be too aggressive with the brush because it's possible you could scratch the surface in some carburetors if they're soft enough. This one came out pretty good considering how dark it was to begin with. The float bowl was already relatively bright looking, probably due to the metal used to cast the float bowl was different than the body itself. But you can see here how everything looks. I think it came out pretty good under the circumstances. And the message here is with a little WD-40, fine steel wool, fine brush, little elbow grease, maybe 30 minutes, 20-30 minutes. When you're done, rinse it really good with carburetor cleaner or brake cleaner. Make sure you blow out all your passages, all your internal passages. You don't want to leave any steel wool residue behind, so it gets hosed down really well. And then I use compressed air to blow it dry and make sure, again, everything's clean. And when it's done, it comes out looking like that, which I'm quite pleased with. I think it looks good. This carburetor will just go into storage along with the brass parts, which I have not touched yet. And I'll pick up the work on this carburetor at a later date once I start on the Honda 125, which will be my next, I believe anyway, my next restoration project. Any thoughts, issues, questions, let me know. Otherwise, as usual, thanks for watching.